for joining us for another Wednesday Wonderings with Trailways Travel. It's May 8th. Time is flying. Spring has definitely come, but we need some sunshine and a little less rain. Got to get those crops in, and I'm personally itching to get my flowers all planted and the garden going. I want to take time right now to give a quick little shout out introduction. Many of you have already gotten to speak with our newest employee, Kay. Kay has joined us recently as our new tour reservationist. So as I said, I know many of you have gotten to speak with her as she has been very busy taking a lot of reservations. Monday morning this week was just great. The phone was ringing constantly. Kay was answering and taking reservations, so was Mallory, and I even got in on some of it as well. So keep it up, folks. We love that. We love taking you places. So speaking of taking you places, our group does leave on the 14th for the Mighty Five, which is the 5 national parks in Utah. Phenomenal tour. Definitely one I feel everyone at least once in your lifetime should visit those. I was recently asked why, and it was hard to put into words. It's just a thing. It's God's beauty, I guess. It's just standing there in awe of the scenery. It's just where this feeling washes over you, and you just appreciate all the different aspects that the United States has to offer as far as landscapes. You got to admit, our country's pretty diverse in that. We also just returned from a tour in Michigan to do the Tulip Festival up there. I saw where some of you had some great photos that you sent out on Facebook of the tulip fields. So also just want to take the time to mention, if any of you as travelers do have photos that you'd be willing or like to share, please feel free to send those to us either by email at tours@burlingtontrailways.com or post them onto our Trailways Travel Facebook page. Always love to have things like that to share. Let's see, as far as tours coming up, we have 2 that still have some space on them. They are operating, if that's been maybe a question for some of you, but that is our Boston and Salem tour. I left my brochures over on my desk, so I don't have that to show you, but that is coming up, and also our Cape Cod with a big highlight on the state of Maine and Acadia National Park. So those 2 do have space left. There's over 20 some people on each tour. Give us a call. We'd be glad to add you to those. I know we just added 4 more to the Maine and Cape Cod one just on Monday morning. So do give us a call. We'd be happy to take you along. Another one that we just recently kind of announced is our Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta. We had done that maybe a couple years ago, and it was such a hit, and people have been requesting it again, so we are doing it once more. The dates for that are October 4th through the 12th. When you do the Balloon Fiesta, we take you out in the morning. We go to a place that's called the Chasers Club. It's a spatial area just for those who buy tickets for it, and it's just kind of a spatial viewing spot where you get extra amenities. Also, each time we are at the Chasers Club, if it's in the morning for Dawn Patrol, we have a fabulous big buffet breakfast that's included, along with drinks. Same way with the evening items, there is an evening meal included. So the Chasers Club has lots of perks that we want to make sure that you all got to be a part of. We also visit other areas while we're out in the Albuquerque region. On the way home on this one, we've added in a stop at the Dwight Eisenhower Library and Museum. It's just now reopened recently, and another special little mystery stop at a place that we have been before, but people absolutely fell in love with, that we decided we needed to include it one more time. I guess it's probably not a mystery because we did put it in our brochure, but that'll be up to you to read and figure out, okay? Our Celebration Belle riverboat cruises, the day ones, the first one is completely sold out. The second one, I think, is getting really close. That was the Fall Foliage one, which is going actually from Moline to Muscatine. So not a round trip, Moline. And then our one for the Celebration Bell that is an overnight tour. That is scheduled for September 11th to the 12th, where we'll leave from Moline and head on up. Excuse me, all wrong. We will leave from here, be driving to Dubuque, and we'll be stopping in Clinton along the way to do some fun things there. We'll overnight at the Hotel Julian in Dubuque, and then up early the next morning to board the boat for a fabulous breakfast, lunch, and a prime rib dinner later that evening. So do keep that in mind, and so therefore it does travel from Dubuque to Moline. All right, Salute to America's Veterans. That one is a tour out to DC. It's highlighting primarily Veterans Day. There's a great parade there that we'll be attending, but you'll also be visiting a lot of the different museums of the military. There's even one on the way home that we hit as well. Do look that one over. It's one I'm really excited about. I think it's a great opportunity to see a lot of the main highlights of DC at a very special time of the year when we do honor all of our veterans. Let's see. 2 seats left on the Ship Chic Vintage Market. That's the one going to Shipshewana, attending a vintage craft show, and then having free time to wander down through downtown Shipshewana. It's very walkable. And then we also have included some other things as far as an Amish meal, which is termed like the same as a wedding feast meal. You'll actually get to see and talk to them about how their weddings operate. You'll see an Amish wedding dress. And then later, you also go back and have a cinnamon roll demonstration, taste testing included, and then a little quilting demonstration, because the Amish do not use all the little fancy embroidery machines and things like that that we do here. So she is happy to show you how she still does it all by hand with templates and things like that. But best of all, she is going to put everyone's name in a hat and draw one name that you can pick one of her wall hangings to take home with you as your remembrance. So I think that's a great deal and very, very nice of her to do. In the theme of the Amish, we do have our Kelowna tour coming up in June, which is just next month. Do give us a call for that one. It's a fun day. You have a fabulous meal there in one of the homes. Time to do some shopping. We take you out to some of the other areas that you would not be able to visit just on your own while going to Kelowna. It's one of my favorite places that's fairly local. So do give us a call. We have the brochure. It'll be posted below. If you have questions or anything, you know where we are, just give us a call. Let's see. Also wanted to put out there one more time about our tour to Italy. That is scheduled for September 22nd through October 1st. It's going more in that region that I love the most, into the Tuscany area and along some of that coastal Italy. If you like that brochure, again, I'm sure we'll have it linked below, but give us a call. We'll be happy to send one to you that you can look over at your leisure. Time is running a little close probably for that one before too long, as air will be needed, and we do only have, I think, 20 seats available for that tour. So if that's one that you're considering, please don't hesitate and wait too long. I think that's about it, other than an early Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. If you're still thinking of a last-minute Mother's Day gift, do keep in mind the gift of travel is a wonderful thing. It provides lots of memories, something you don't have to dust, and she won't, oh, I guess I shouldn't say that. I was going to say she wouldn't gain an extra 5 pounds, but on many of our tours, that does happen. But do keep it in mind. They are available in any denomination. We'd be happy to help you out with that. Till next time, happy trails.